Welcome to the Running Network Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Hello everyone, this is Gary Morgan with the Michigan Runner. Well, I'm here in Lakeland, Florida at the RRCA convention, and we're here at the Lakeland Derby this evening. This is one of our outings after being in meetings all day. This is a real nice little city here in Central Florida, and the meetings here for the Road Runners Club of America have been really great. It's been a lot of fun here, and looking forward to a couple more days.
Oh, hi, I'm Danny Dreyer, and I'm the founder of Chi Running, and I'm here at the Lakeland, Florida Road Runners Club of America Convention 2010, and it's fabulous. They put on a great show here. So we had a nice lecture today that I did. We had about 30-40 people doing Chi running, you know, learning all the basics of it. So we've been trying to get people to improve their running technique for a lot of years now, and it's finally catching on. The people are saying, wow, you know, I can make this feel better, you know, and it really does come from working on your technique all the time.
I'm Roger Robinson, and I'm here at the RRCA convention to receive, to my great delight, their award for excellence in journalism. And when I receive it, one of the things I'll be saying, because I can give Gary a preview now, is that it's really typically enlightened of the RRCA that they recognize and encourage good writing about the sport, because we've just had a session here about writing, how to promote your club through writing, and the point I was making is that by writing about a sport or about any activity, you give it permanence, you give it significance, you give it extra value for the people that take part in it. Running is something that they enjoy doing something, but they don't necessarily find much meaning in it, and the job of a writer is to identify and express that meaning in all respects, for the individual and for society as a whole. So I write about things like running and the way that it can take a creative role in the environment. I've just written something about the history of the Battle of Marathon and what the whole story of Pheidippides means for us, whether it's true or false. I'm writing an article about Ilana Meyer, the South African runner, and the work she now does with the extension, the South African extension of the New York Roadrunners Foundation. So she's taking running to some of the poorest kids in the world and giving them the benefits of a running program. Things like that. That's where my work is. It's not so much on coaching or instruction or how to. It's really in all these ways talking about the significance of running and its history, which is a great enthusiasm of mine. Tell people their place in history, and they'll realize that what they're doing has more meaning than just going out for a jog in the morning.
Hello everyone, this is Gary Morgan with the Michigan Runner, and I have an Olympian with me, the marathon, Keith Brantley from 1996 marathon in Atlanta, and he came and talked to the RRCA National Convention here about some of his experiences, and so I'll let him tell a little bit about what he talked about and tell us what he's doing now with his life.
It's a cross-section. I coach some high school athletes or work with some high school athletes that are very, very talented. They're going to run in Division I in college, so they're our future Olympians. So for me, it's just, I run the gamut. And, you know, I think at the end of the day, it's all about communication. It's about understanding what the athletes' goals are, helping them set their own expectations, and doing the best in helping them get to those expectations.
Well, you know, that's definitely for sure, you know, and, you know, it's great, you know, when I meet fellow Olympians who are giving back to the sport, and, you know, it seemed like that's just kind of the progression of being an Olympian and a former elite athlete and stuff, and, you know, do you get as much joy out of that as when you're competing?
I actually get more now, because I think at the end of the day, it's, you know, what I was doing was, you know, somewhat selfish. It was, you know, it was all about Keith, and now it's all about, you know, helping the athletes perform at their best and giving them the opportunity to really make their career, you know. And I think at the end of the day, you know, they're, you know, that's what our job is as coaches, is to help them, you know, move on. And I get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Hi, my name is George Rummett, and I'm the 2009 State Rep of the Year for the Road Runners Club of America, representing Coastal California, and I was Convention Director for San Francisco in 2009. The reason why I was nominated isn't just for the convention work, which was a lot of people have determined it's wildly successful, but for building relationship with clubs as well, putting the human face to the RRCA. And one of my goals is for physically challenged athletes to be accepted into races sort of similar to Clydesdale and Athena divisions. And just being there for clubs and just letting them know, you know, RRCA is not some faceless organization. We're runners, we're regular folks, and we like to have fun, but we care for you as well.
Okay, I'm Ron Beasley. I'm with the Ann Arbor Tri Club, and I'm here in Lakeland, Florida at the 52nd Annual RRCA Convention. I'm here to receive an award for Outstanding Youth Director for 2009, which will be presented to me at some point later on this evening.
And right here in Lakeland, Florida with Gary Morgan from the Michigan Runner.